Hello and welcome to Firearm Freedom. In today's video, we're going to talk about what I consider a pretty interesting topic, and that is going to be the pros of working at a gun shop. Right off the bat, something about me, if you guys don't already know, I do work at a gun shop, and I've been working in the firearms industry at different gun shops for about 3 years now. So the gun shop that I'm working at now, I've been at for 2 years, and the one that I've worked at before that was Gander Mountain, which if you don't know what Gander Mountain is, it's pretty much like a, retail store, more like a Bass Pro Shop or a Field and Stream or like a Dick's Sporting Goods or something like that. And it's not so much centered specifically around guns. The gun shop that I work at now is a gun shop / range. It's a much smaller shop. There's only one of them, and I absolutely love it. It's completely drive towards the firearms industry in a whole, not really towards the hunting and sporting side, but more towards just the firearms themselves. Why do I enjoy it so much? Why do I promote it so much? Why do I think it's so awesome to work at one? Well, one is just simply the knowledge that I acquire from working at a gun shop. I never could have imagined how much I have learned from working in the industry. And a lot of these things that I'm going to say, to be completely honest with you guys, are not pros of working at a gun shop like the Gander Mountains or the Dick's Sporting Goods or anything like that. I can't speak for all of them out there, but I've worked at two in two different states. And what I will say is that stores like that generally are not going to teach you a lot, and they're not really going to be that fun to work at. It's a little bit more towards the retail side, like I said, and not so much the gun side. You tend to not learn too much at those stores. The stock tends to stay pretty stagnant. You have the same things pretty much all the time, and it's never really changing that much. I have learned so much from the people that I've worked with. Pretty much everybody there has more knowledge than I ever could possibly have. So it's such an amazing experience for me to take information from everybody there and just add it to my own library of knowledge and then bring it to you guys here on the YouTube channel. So you will learn so much from working at a gun shop if it's the right one. Another really big pro of working at a gun shop, it's kind of like a double-edged sword, is the awesome deals that you're gonna come across. I have never, I would literally not be able to get 99% of the guns that you guys see here on this YouTube channel if I did not work at a gun store. It just wouldn't be possible. You will find guns coming in on your used market that are just an amazing deal, crazy deal. You will get access to really nice things that other manufacturers will give you that I won't get too much into. One of which would be something like 3.5, which basically gives you some deals on the manufacturer side. And it's just really, really cool advantages that you have in getting deals if you're ever looking at purchasing a firearm. And obviously at a lot of the jobs that you'll get an employee discount as well. So you can use your employee discount too. The long and the short of it though is that if you work at a gun shop, it's going to be extremely hard to pass up a lot of the deals that you get. And that's why it's a double-edged sword. You'll find yourself putting a lot of things on layaway or buying a lot of things and using your paycheck when maybe you shouldn't be, but the deals are awesome. Another really, really cool thing is that you will always have the ability to handle some really, really cool guns. So again, this is really drive towards a small town shop where everything's changing and you're going to get a lot of cool stuff in, preferably a shop that is also a Class 3 dealer like the shop that I work at. Having a Class 3 license allows you to get your hands on a lot of cool stuff and allows you to transfer in a lot of cool stuff too. So behind closed doors, you'll get to see a lot of things that might only be going to law enforcement or might be, going to the range or something like that. And then also, if you have a range at the shop where you work at, you're going to get to shoot a lot of this stuff. So in my time of working at the shop that I do now, the amount of amazing things I've been able to shoot and get my hands on and handle is just, I don't have words for how cool it's been for me. I've been able to shoot Thompson submachine guns from World War II. I've shot Uzis, MP5s, UMPs, ARs that are full auto. I've seen Uzis from the 80s come in. I've seen other machine guns come in. I've seen M203 grenade launchers come in. And it's just so amazing to be able to get my hands on a lot of those, to be able to shoot some of those. I haven't shot the grenade launcher, but I really would love to. And it's really cool to just see a lot of this stuff. Even if you can't shoot it, to just hold these items in your hand that, you know, before when I was younger, when I lived in New York, I could only see on videos is amazing to be able to do now. And every day going into work and seeing stuff like that, it's just an awesome feeling. And I absolutely love my job. It's actually my favorite job that I've ever had. Going along with handling cool guns, it's not just about the class 3s, the machine guns, the stuff that is like crazy expensive. It's also about the new guns itself, the guns that are, you know, economically priced, guns that you might be getting next. It's an amazing opportunity to be able to go into work and handle the gun that you're thinking about buying, you know, whenever you get downtime or whenever you're showing it to a customer. If you were normally looking for a gun purchase, you'd have to go into a gun shop, and if you just wanted to look around, it's normally kind of difficult to just, you got to get in line and you know, you're talking to somebody and they're generally looking to sell you the gun, not so much just have you stand there and look at it for 2 hours and handle it in your hand and see how you like it. And you might have to go to a range to rent it and shoot it. When working at a gun shop, if you have that gun in stock, I mean, whenever you get downtime, whenever you're not busy at the end of the night, when you're closing up, or again, if you're showing that gun to a customer, you're handling it all day long. So you're getting such a good idea of if you want to buy it, if it's really right for you. So even if you may not be buying a lot of guns, if you have one that you really might want, it gives you a really good opportunity to get your hands on it and see if you actually like it. I just wanted to make this quick video and give you guys a little bit more of an insight on what it's like to work behind the counter, what it's like to work behind the counter at a range, what it's like to work behind the counter at an awesome gun shop that has really cool stuff. I'm gonna have some awesome videos coming out soon, guys. One's gonna be coming out in just a couple of days. I have a new gun that I'm just about to start testing on. Also, make sure you go ahead and follow my Instagram and Facebook account. I just recently started doing daily posts on my Instagram account, so I'm really trying to keep up with it. I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 days now, which isn't much, but I'm gonna try to continue daily posts. So it'll allow you to see just a little bit more into my life, maybe some cool guns that I get into the shop sometimes that are just awesome and I have to post them somewhere. And then the Facebook account will allow you just to have another platform to contact me on. So both the links for those will be down in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for more great videos to come soon.